Hi everybody, welcome to Aikidoflow. Now, situations when you're in some sort of confrontation, you want to be able to maybe get out of there quickly. So in order to do that, what buys you time is if you're on your feet and your attacker is on the floor. So you need to be able to take them down to the floor. So what's an effective way of taking someone down to the floor? We're gonna have a look at this. There's so many techniques in Aikido which you could take them down to the floor, but they're, like I say, our message is to try not to harm people. There's one technique you could use to take someone down to the floor. Now you could do it in a brutal way, or you could do it in a more subtle way. So I'm gonna show you both of those techniques. I'm going to try not to be too brutal on Jason here.
We want brutal. We want brutal. Come on, we want the brutal, don't we?
Hey, let's not forget, I'm doing a technique on you. The basis of it, okay, ganagi, it's quite it looks easy, but it is quite difficult. But there's several ways of doing a ganagi. Now, I remember learning ganagi from, let's say someone throws a big hook at you and you're going to meet that there, okay? You're going to meet it. So now what my aim is here, to zigzag here, come through here, get my hip in here. Now, that's my aim, okay? From here, what I do is, come this side, what I do is, so I've come through, I've blocked, I've stepped in, I've come here. All I'm doing is I've got my hip in there, and all I'm doing is, I imagine someone's tapped me on my left shoulder and I turn round to see who it was. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. But the trick with this is to get my hip right in there, okay? So my aim is to get my hip all the way as far behind Jason as I can, which is here. And my aim is to be able to literally pick him up off his feet with my hip, okay? So I know I'm in there. I know by me thrusting out, I've got off balance. Now, what I want to avoid is I need to do a bit of twerking here, okay? I need to get my bum out, simply because if I don't, what happens is, if I'm back here, now Jason's strong and he can throw me. So as I come, I really need to come in and really bend forward straight away. So I've got Jason off balance instead of myself, okay? So let me show you from this side. So here, I'm coming through here, and I'm here, and I've got Jason off balance there because my bum is out, my hips are up and I've got him here. Now, this here is a gentle dojo where I let him roll down my leg, and I place him gently on the floor, and I turn around and I run. He has to get up to chase me. And I've got at least another 3-4 second head start, which is a long way. Now, if I want to be brutal, okay?
Wait. I made a mistake. No. Okay, good.
If I want to be brutal, instead of my hand here, my hand goes here, and I'm turning here, and I'm throwing him this way with his head. Okay, my aim is to get him over my hip and throw him this way. So it's a case of either going down low or going up high and taking his head off and throwing him completely over my hip so his body comes over here and lands here in front of me, rather than just letting him gently roll down my leg. So there's many ways of doing this technique. In conclusion, there's many ways of taking someone down to the floor, but when you come from, especially Aikido, Judo, stuff like that, we practice with mats. And we tend to forget how hard the floor actually is. If you fall down on a floor, a concrete floor, it's gonna hurt. So that's why I like the idea of having the option to either place someone down gently to give me that time to get out of them there, or if I've got more than one attacker, I can take them down hard so that one person is not getting up. And if I felt that I'm truly in danger, I will need to take someone down hard, as much as I wouldn't want to, but I need to preserve myself, especially if I'm not the aggressor, especially if I'm tried everything I can to avoid that confrontational situation. And eventually, heads need to roll, I'm afraid.
And of course, as you always like to say, it gives you choices.
Yep.
You know, you can assess the situation, and if you feel that like for example, if there's loads of people around you, you need to be taking people down hard, because you don't want them to get back up again quickly, because if they do, you will become overwhelmed very, very quickly. Exactly. So you basically need to just be taking people out all over the place, and for them not to be coming back. But if they're not, you know, you don't need to be doing that.
Yep, exactly. Especially if it's you and one other person. Just, you know, just go easy out there.